What's up guys? Just thought I'd do a little bit of a bike check video for you today. I did a bike build video a couple of weeks ago and a few of you have asked on socials again for me to do a bike check video. So gonna go through a little bit about the setup and the parts that I'm riding on the bike, just to give you a bit of an insight into my new setup that is riding absolutely sweet. So to start off with, obviously got to go with the inspired Fourplay frame and forks in this kind of sweet candy apple metallic green. Couldn't be more happy with the way it's kind of come out. Looks sweet in real life, even better than it does in the photos. 50mm bolt through forks with a tapered steerer is super stiff for all the stunts and up to fronts that I'll be doing. One of the main differences for this year you'll notice on my bike is the Santa Cruz Reserve carbon 24-inch rims that I've managed to get my hands on. The main thing about that is they're insanely strong and they've allowed me to pretty easily ride a tubeless setup. So my tubeless setup is just the Continental Air King Mccaskill tyres on the Santa Cruz rims with the muck off puncture sealant. I'm not running any additional inserts or protection in there, and it's been absolutely amazing. Completely opened a few lines up to me in town where I'd always kind of shy away from for worrying of getting a puncture or dent in my rims. So lines like bump 180s up stair sets and stuff where you literally smash the front and back wheel into the bottom stair seems to be working sweet, and I've still not had a puncture yet. So just got those built up with Hope Pro 4 trials hubs front and back. I've got the inspired tripod seat, which I think I had last year, I'm not sure. Just a little bit lighter than the one they did before, and just perfectly slams down into the frame with just the right amount of clearance. It's literally rocking 2mm clearance between the tyres, so looks pretty good tucked in there. Drive is as before 22/16 gear ratio with a Trialtech chain and Trialtech tensioner. One of the main differences is the new inspired chainring and bash ring integrated setup. Similar to last year, but it's just a little bit more beefed up. So for bashers like myself, who love a little bit of BAU styling up the walls, you can pretty much rest easy that it'll take anything you throw at it without breaking. Got the SRAM GX Eagle cranks as opposed to the Derivative Descendant cranks as last year. Super stiff, I think they're 170mm. Could be wrong. If I am, I'll correct myself in the description. And got the Reverse Components Escape Pro 2 pedals, which I've literally been riding solid for on both my mountain bike and my trials bike for the last 8 months. Had the same set on this bike for the whole time, done loads of gas drop to flats without any problems, so super stoked that they've been holding up. Up front, got the Trialtech stem as before. The main difference is the Reverse Components Deviant bars that I've been prototyping. They're going to be my signature bars. Pretty similar to inspired arcade bars with a few little tweaks and a little bit lighter, so they're going to be out in the next couple of months. Got the Mccaskill lizard skin grips, which are pretty much the only lock-on grips I've ever been able to ride, because they've only got the lock-on knuckle on the inside of the grip rather than the outside, so we managed to ride those. They're still pretty thin and they don't chew up the outside of my hand, because I like to ride my hands quite far to the end of the handlebars. Magura MT7 brakes as before with HC3 levers. Please look past the colour mismatch I'm running at the moment. Hopefully going to sort that out next week when I get my hands on some of the Magura Centenary Edition brakes in chrome, which I think will finish off the look of the bike pretty nicely. That's pretty much it. Couldn't be happy with the way it's riding, with the way it's looking. Been riding awesome for the last couple of weeks, and if the weather stays good, going to get a few clips this afternoon in Glasgow and show you this thing in action. Unfortunately, it has now started raining, the joys of living in Glasgow. Luckily, we have some sweet indoor skate parks nearby, so I'm now out at Zone 74 in East Kilbride, and I'm going to go in there for a bit of an indoor session. So ended up having a pretty good sesh in the skate park. Big thanks to Sam Ritchie for helping me film some of those clips there. Go give him a follow on Instagram, I'll just tag it there. I'm also going to link the full spec of the new bike in the description below so you guys can see exactly what it is I'm riding and where to get all the stuff. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and if you want to see some more, hit subscribe and check out the bike build video if you haven't seen it already. I'll also link it just here as well. Peace!